Hey ho bakers, it's Jack here at bakewithjack.co.uk with a short intermission, a channel update as to what is going on here at Bake with Jack Towers. Roll it! Hello there and welcome back to the Bake with Jack YouTube channel where I share with you a little bit of my bread making expertise every single Thursday to help you make amazing bread at home. This week I feel it necessary every once in a while to reflect upon things of the past and to plan for things of the future, especially in terms of this channel. For those of you that are really keen to be part of this with me, you may have been here for a long time and you may be quite new, but I'd like to make you part of that process if I may. Here is a short summary of what we're going to talk about in this video. I don't know how useful that is for you, but I can do that now. So there it is. Now, believe it or not, it's been nearly 6 months since I made a video like this for video number 100, the third season of Bake with Jack, if you will. And since that time, roughly 20,000 of you are new. So welcome. Over the past 6 months, we have done a Yeasted Bread Back to Basics trilogy. We've done a 4-part sourdough series to celebrate Sourdough September. We've lost the theme tune. We've got the theme tune back. I've been on the actual TV twice. One of the cats that used to interrupt my filming with a meow every once in a while has sadly passed away, and the Bake with Jack pencil dream has now become a reality. Yeah, I know. Now, the more I do here, the more I learn, and when you're making a video every single Thursday, when you're on that treadmill, ironically, it's quite easy to get lost. This channel is for you. It always has been, and through your comments and questions, whether it's on here or on Instagram or in class or wherever, it helps me to identify what the most common problems are, what you're struggling with, what are the barriers between you and making amazing bread at home. There are tons of things yet to have been spoken about on this channel that I really want to. The list just gets longer and longer, and I try to address the most common things in the most logical way I see. I had a vision years ago of creating a database, a huge resource of helpful educational material to help you make amazing bread. And I feel like together we're getting there. There is so much we haven't spoken about yet, but together I feel like we're getting there. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. Thank you for buying your Bake with Jack stuff from the Bake with Jack shop. And thank you so much for your kind donations. So this donation thing was a little bit of a funny one for me. A lot of you requested the ability to be able to donate to my channel if there's nothing in the shop that you want, but you still wanted to contribute. That's really lovely. Loads of you got in touch with me and I felt a little bit weird about it. I don't know why, and after having put it out the poll on the community tab, you guys voted overwhelmingly for don't be daft, just do the donations thing. So I did, and I've not mentioned it since then, but if you'd like to send a donation, that's really kind of you. Thank you. If you look underneath, you'll find the link. Last week, for the first time in Bake with Jack history, we've done something we've never done before, which is retread a little bit of old ground. I refilmed an old video with a fresh coat of paint, and that's something that previously I've been avoiding. I have mixed feelings about doing stuff like that, but having referred someone to a video entitled How to Shape a Loaf of Bread, which was video number 4, by the way, I rewatched that video and realized how much things have changed here, how much additional value I could bring if I refilmed that video. I felt it necessary, so I did it, and I hope you don't feel shortchanged by refilmed old video. It's not something I want to make a habit of doing, but if I feel like you'll benefit from a new and improved version, it might happen every now and again. Sourdoughs have been a big deal here on the Bake with Jack YouTube channel, and although there are a lot of principles that carry over between yeasted bread and sourdough, there are a lot of differences too. I hope for you sourdough fans, the 4-part sourdough series for Sourdough September was useful, as was the much anticipated video number 101, the sourdough recipe start to finish. But I do appreciate that all of you out there are not sourdough fans. Some of you love sourdough, don't do any yeasted bread. Some of you love yeasted bread, don't do any sourdough. I'd like to include a little bit of both, but I try to keep them as separate and as obvious as possible for you to find the thing that you need. Next year, I think, to keep things from getting jumbled up, we'll do sourdough a couple of months of the year. We'll do it in September, naturally, and we'll do it probably in April or May. So hopefully you'll get your sourdough fix without getting in a tears. A few of you have mentioned how useful playlists would be. So you don't have to scroll through hundreds of videos to find the thing that you need, and that never previously crossed my mind because I'm not the person scrolling through videos to find the thing that I need. So thanks for that suggestion. Over the next few weeks, I'll be creating playlists of specific topics to group relevant videos together so you can find them easily. If you've got any suggestions of categories you'd like to see, please, as always, let me know. It's really helpful. Now, I don't know what goes on up at YouTube Towers, up at their headquarters of YouTube, but at the moment there's 122 videos for you to watch on here without having to sit or skip through adverts in order to get there. The reason you don't see adverts before my videos is because I don't like them. I don't like what it does to my attention. Sometimes it's irrelevant, it's annoying and irritating, it's a barrier. I don't want them to be there, and so I've made that choice so that they're not there. As long as I can make that choice, I still will, because it was never my intention to make this YouTube channel make money off of other people's adverts. It's just too annoying. Like I said earlier, there are tons of bread tips in the pipeline thanks to your comments and suggestions and questions. There are loads of stuff to come. The list just gets longer, but there are a few things I'd like to try out and do in terms of the format of the content that I'm bringing. I won't be changing the bread tip of the week, don't panic, but I've got a few ideas of additional content I can bring that might bring you a little bit of value. But I'm quite excited about it. We'll see how it goes. Also, I appreciate that recipes here on the channel, start to finish recipes, are few and far between. And that's a deliberate choice because you guys must know by now how much I value the principle. The principle of the task, the principle of the job in the long term is going to make you a better home baker. That's what we address here. That's what I try and focus on. There will be recipes coming, likely on special occasions. Lastly, I know that I've said it before, and at risk of saying it too much, thank you very much. I really enjoy this process. I feel like the channel is becoming bigger and better, and I hope that for those of you who've been around for a while, you've seen a steady improvement in the stuff that I'm putting out. I hope so anyway, at least. So as long as it still helps, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you for getting involved, and thank you for being part of this with me. Clicking buttons, liking content, subscribing and commenting are all things that I don't want to have to keep asking people to do all the time. Like, it's like a pain in the bum. Somebody asked me that the whole time. Do this, do that, do that. Like, I'd get annoyed with it. But the truth is that little things like that, if you want to do it, just tell YouTube that, hey, this geezer must be okay. And then they share out my videos more, and more people get to see them and be helped by them. Just like I hope that you are. So if you want to and you're that way inclined, please continue to do that sort of thing. I really hope you don't mind your weekly bread making tip being replaced by this update video, but it's really important to me that for those of you who are keen, that you really feel like part of this with me, because this whole channel literally has been born out of what people have asked, what people have said, concerns that people have, and those barriers in between you and making amazing bread. I hope you get a bit of value out of every single one of my videos, including this one. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that's unbelievable. You can do that. If you'd like to buy Bake with Jack bits and bobs from a Bake with Jack shop, you can do that too. But other than that, this channel was put here for you, for free, to help you make amazing bread at home. It's as simple as that. I look forward to seeing you next week for another weekly bread making tip. See ya.